Welcome, Sagittarius, to your beginning of the month reading for April. Hope you friends are doing great out there. If you friends like this, please like and subscribe. Okay, let's see what's going on with you, my friends. Welcome back, all subscribers. Anyone new? Welcome, welcome. Let's see what's going on with the beautiful Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Best message for Sagittarius, please. It just feels like, yeah, just feels like you're trying to struggle to kind of get your voice out there this in the very beginning of the month. Feels like there is a lot of communication, but the communication that you're trying to get out there is kind of a little hard. It's almost like I'm trying to tell you something, but you're not really listening. So, but you definitely are showing that you are on the right path to actually cut through all of this. But the problem is it just feels like if you could just only be understood a little bit more, if you could just communicate a little bit more or have them understand where you're coming from. There's a viewpoint that you're trying to make over here, Sag, that is just not coming through the way you want it to. So it doesn't, it does feel like you're trying to force something to keep this on track, to keep this communication open. Very interesting. Actually, we're going to use these cards for the clarifying card. I'm going to change things up a little bit. Okay, let's see. Give me a clarifying card on the Queen of Swords, please. Showing you have the Ace of Pentacles. There is definitely something that you do want to share, something that you do feel like you have the gift of giving something. It just feels like because somebody is not listening to you as much as you would like them to, it's almost like you're having a hard time sharing this gift, getting this gift out there. Maybe you have a lot of great ideas and a lot of things going on for you. And it does feel also like you are going to be getting this gift. Wow. Let's see what's going on. Clarifying on the situation. I'm going to go straight to the present right here and just kind of figure out what is going on over here. Yeah, it kind of has you all up in your head a little bit because it's kind of hard to get this out there. And it feels like it's kind of driving a rift between you and this other person for them not listening. So it kind of keeps you stuck in your own mind. It could be a new love that you're trying to do this, or actually, trying to fix a situation with a love, trying to reunite, trying to get closer to them by making them understand this. Yeah, very definitely guilty of not listening, of not understanding what you are saying. Kind of, pulling away is what it really feels like. But you're holding tight to the situation. Yeah, really trying to give this cup out. And it feels like you are. It feels like you are trying to give this cup out, whether it's the cup of love or the cup of understanding. But no matter what, it's coming straight from the heart and the compassion of yourself to make them understand something. Wow. But they're just not willing to listen to the situation or support the idea. Clarifying on the Page of Pentacles. It feels like you're trying to embrace some certain new opportunities to align yourself with this individual. They're just not listening. You're going to have to be patient within this situation because it does feel like the whole situation is hot and cold. It's like you have half your foot in the water and the other half is sitting out, which is a definitely hot and cold situation. It's almost making you feel a little underdetermined to continue to do so. But it's just because it feels like they're pulling away. Right? How are you going to continue to keep trying to offer this to them and embrace the situation if they keep pulling, right? and realizing that they are shifting away from your ideas and this opportunity. Yeah. And it feels like you are trying to somehow or another reassemble a relationship or keep a relationship going in a positive way. They're just not listening. I feel a lot of stubbornness over here. You could be definitely dealing with some kind of Capricorn or a Taurus or a Virgo. I could even be a Scorpio who is just being very stubborn in their own way. With the imprints over here, it's like they're not nurturing the situation the way you would like to nurture the situation. It feels like you're thinking in the present right now that like it's going to fix itself. If they could just turn around, see what exactly is going on within the situation, then you could get the Ace of Pentacles out of the situation. But they're definitely not using their nurturing and understanding that you want to get back to the situation at hand. There's a lot of creative ways that you could actually do something, and it feels like you are using a lot of this creativity, trying to shift this idea of how you can deeply connect to this person. It could even be just your wife, your husband, whoever, this loved one. But it does feel like maybe they are using a little pride and ungratefulness towards you. I feel like this person's a little more prideful about the situation, because it feels like the pride is coming from what they want to do and what they believe is right. Wow. Instead of actually listening to the, and having the understanding of what the real bigger picture is within the situation. So that's going to be hard for you, though, Cap, to be able to get through, or not Cap, yeah, it's going to be hard for the Cap to deal with the situation. But Sag, let me tell you something. If you are dealing with a Capricorn, it is harder for them to understand. I keep hearing Cap, so I do believe that some of you are dealing with a Capricorn. Because it does feel like they are using their strength and their firm foundations of stubbornness to keep themselves there, whether it's a Capricorn or not. Maybe they have a lot of Cap in their chart, but I'm definitely getting this Capricorn-like energy off of your person. And it's really because they are grounded and they are, really holding tight to what they want to believe is either the truth or how they want to perceive something, without literally getting down to the heart of the matter. In which it looks like that's exactly what you're trying to do, get down to the heart of the matter, because you're saying, oh, look, I have all this to give you. If you just have more better understanding about the situation. Can they see it your way? That's what's making me, Can you bring the fireworks back within the situation? Let's see. Can you bring this? It says that there's that Capricorn again. Somebody is definitely doing Capricorn. They definitely are having a realization that once they actually start thinking about the situation, Sagittarius, then they will know that they can escape this situation, but they do have to let go of whatever perceptions they were holding on to in the past. Oh my gosh, within the past, and there's the past. Whatever it was within the past. Because whatever they are holding on to is not standing firm for today. It's almost like they're living in yesterday. And they have to get away from that because, it feels like you already had it coming together. I don't know, we'll have to go back to the past for a second because it feels like you would already fixed this once before and then they're holding back onto it again. Did something come up to where it's bringing it back up again? Did someone bring that up? You're looking for the Ace of Cups, and it feels like in the near future outcome over here, the Ace of Cups will renew itself. It will get past that past understanding of what they're looking at. But I think that they're listening to someone, or someone has brought this issue back to light. But they have some decisions and some juggling of thoughts that they have to do first to actually get the perception back of what true love is and where this friendship or true love is going. And yes, I do believe that it was definitely brought up by someone else, or something has triggered this sensation of doing such a thing again, holding you accountable for this, which has weakened them. Either that or they had done something and they're holding it accountable to themselves. Take it how it resonates, however it is. But definitely they need to look back and see the Two of Cups, that you are standing there offering this cup to them, you know, telling them it's okay, but they don't see the self-satisfaction. I think they have a lower insecurity issue about the situation or about themselves. So has someone brought that up? Has someone confused them and brought up an issue from the past? Maybe it was another friend or something. I mean, you know, and you had given them a second. I don't know. I feel like for some of you, maybe you had given them a second chance after they had done something, and now somebody has brought that back up to light, and they're holding themselves guilty for this situation, thinking maybe they're not worthy enough for you, Sag. And you're trying to talk trying to talk them into the understanding, because of the situation. Maybe they cheated and you're giving them a second chance or something, or they wandered away or did something. Everybody's story is a little bit different, but definitely they have to understand that there is a wheel of fortune between the two of you, but they have to come to the conclusion of what's really going on. You can't get the Ace of Pentacles over here that you really want to crack this. It's almost like cracking this egg open, because you know that there's treasures within that. If you can just get this person to listen and understand what it is that you need to do and what they need to do. And, you know, so there is a lot of strength over here, and it does feel like they do love you, or however, I just think that they're holding themselves accountable, for the situation. How did this come to be? Yeah. How did this situation come to be? How did this situation come to be? I don't know, but they definitely want to have the leap of faith with you, and they do see you giving them a lot of love, and they know that there's a lot of success here. I'm going to use these cards over here because we're running out of cards over here, because I'm trying to get down to what is the situation here. For some of you, you might not even know that somebody has brought this up, and this is why this is happening, you know? And then others of you, you probably do know exactly what happened and why they're acting this way. But let's just get an understanding for the majority of you. Clarify on why they're not listening and why they're going back into the past of some kind of results. They definitely have the Five of Cups, so somebody has hurt them. They had brought up some kind of conflict between the two of you, which ended up hurting their feelings. Maybe they're, I feel like they're being attacked from some area, through some kind of text message that's really brought them down about some toxic activity. Maybe for some of you, this person even lied and is telling you lies, but it looks like to me like you already know it's lies. I mean, look, you're trying to get down to the situation for the Ace of Pentacles. So however the situation is, they really feel like they're, you know what this is? They're afraid that you have lost the passion for them through the text message, but you're trying to tell them this is not true. And we see that as not being true, but they're not going to use their intuition because they feel like somebody's telling secrets about them and talking behind their back or something, or gossiping about something from the past. And it feels like it could just only be from the past, but they're making it into the future. Who's that for? Somebody found out something about your person, but that was a long time ago. That's already been done and over with. Now, that's for someone because they're trying to tell you that, but you already knew about that. So they're bringing up old information. It just feels like for some of you, it's old information that you've already worked through, but now they're feeling guilty again because this person's trying to make them feel guilty for something that you've already worked out before. So now you're trying to work past that because there is a lot of love right there. So it sounds like rumors. For the majority of it's rumors. It's rumors of something that's already happened. It's already done and over with, but somebody's bringing it back up, or no matter what, it's rumors and they're talking. Either talking about a past event or making a past event sound like it's now. And that's just not, and you already know the truth. But the problem is, see, you already know the truth about the situation. So now you just need to get this person to actually start coming back towards you. I just hope that they actually start, bringing back some more strength and actually have some more better understanding about the situation. So whoever this person was, It really could be an Aries who has kind of destroyed this situation and trying to bring it back up one way or another. However it is, it's made your person very insecure, and it's making them not feel very good at all. If you know it's you and it's not your person, then you just throw, you know what I mean? Just reverse it. But for more than anything, it really does look like your person, yeah. But it looks like everything is balanced and justified. It's just trying to get this person out of their head. It's almost like they have to replay this all over again because of this gossip. One way or another. That's exactly what it is. It's like a replay. You know, it's pretty crazy because it's like we're not even in a retrograde and you're going to go over here and start bringing up the past. Yes, it sounds almost more retrograde type of stuff, right? Mercury retrograde type of behavior. Or maybe even Venus retrograde type of behavior, which is really crazy. But yeah, they definitely are. There's a lot of talking. Okay, so the outcome looks pretty good as long as they get out of their head and get past the insecurities. It looks like they will come back for the Ace of Pentacles because the overall card is the Ace of Pentacles, so it looks like you will be able to fix this. But I think it's going to take a little bit of time, and I think by the time the end of the month comes around, yeah, it looks like you might have the Ace of Wands, where they're actually going to come to try to reestablish the relationship with you, Sag, and I think that this is where everything's going to take a huge turn. This is when the Ace of Pentacles is really going to really hatch, because it's saying right now, you have this. They know they have this too. They just have to get out of their head about the situation. People talking and doing things like that really hurts, you know, especially when you make huge mistakes. But it does feel like it was something that was already reconciled at one time, so now they feel like they actually have to, in the near future, have to come and reconcile with you again over the whole situation. That way it actually is going to make them feel like they're whole again. So they might even end up apologizing for something that they've already done, right? Which is crazy, right? Because then you're going to say, well, we already had fixed that. But that's just because this person here is manipulating the situation, talking about the situation, and putting this person in place and not allowing them to feel like they're getting anywhere, except for the pains and the hurts. And like I said, it could be an Aries that did this. Okay, so that was it for you, my friends. Until next time, peace and love. Bye-bye.